Hello?
Podcast Network Asia.
Kasi when you're settling, you will have those times when you just keep dreaming about
Nagtatropa ka na. Dati.
ganito
Binububuksan
tayo.
ko pa ako ng pinto.
Dati, pinagluluto mo pa ako. Dati, nagtataksi ka para lang sunduin ako.
Parang ako yung sinasabihan mo.
Ha? Hindi affected ka?
Hi, I'm Jarek,
And I'm Apple.
and you're listening to the Langaspix Podcast.
Join us every week as we talk about family, faith, and everything in between.
Now powered by Podcast Network Asia and Podmetrics.
Hello mga nangga, this is me, Jarek,
And this is Apple.
for another episode of the Langga Speaks Podcast.
Welcome back, mga langga. It's the 106 episode.
Yes.
Naalala ko tuloy si
Oh.
Joseph. Ngayon, it's like one of his biggest numbers that he can ever say.
Alin?
164. Ganyan. Para sa kanya, ibig sabihin, parang almost infinity na yung number na yun.
True.
If he wants to talk about something that's big, he will go like, 164. I love you, nanay. 164.
Wow.
Di pa niya alam yung 1,000.
So, anong relate nun?
Wala lang, kasi 106. Ano kaya yung magiging content natin sa episode 164? Matutuwa.
Bago tayo mag-content, no, I just want to thank our supporters. May mga constant supporters tayo na nagpapadala ng kape.
Na nagsasabi na please do not mention na
Yes,
lang.
grabe, no? And because of this episode is going to air tomorrow.
In a few
As we
hours,
record
actually.
today.
In a few hours, yeah.
Totoo.
Pero sa mga langga, just to let you know, March 19, the day that we're recording this episode, is the Feast of St. Joseph. So,
Exactly.
belated happy Feast of St. Joseph sa inyo.
And also, sa pinapakinggan nyo to, ito na po ang ating second anniversary sa ating podcast.
Yeah.
We're celebrating on the 24th.
Happy anniversary.
So actually, we're discerning. We're actually discerning. Should we start a way for our langga to support us monthly?
Mm-hmm.
Pinag-iisipan pa namin yung mga langga. We're planning na yung mga video content, maybe we can put it there.
Oh, sayang naman yung pinagpintura namin dito sa room namin.
Hindi naman.
Hindi
Ibig sabihin,
naman
may mga
kita.
ano tayo eh.
Nakikita lang siya pag may mga session na special talks.
Oo,
ganyan.
kasi baka yung may mga talks tayong ginawa that I want to put there for the benefit of those who wants to support us
Akala
monthly.
ko for the benefit of the doubt.
Hindi. Kasi para may way for them to support us. You know, if you want, please let us know, mga lingga. Would you think that
is this the kind of
something?
content that you would want to consume? That would be beneficial to you the way how you guys listen to us.
Oh, hindi naman to $30 per month.
Taray,
Taray.
$20
Kasi mga $3 per month. You can support us now by becoming an advocate, a mission partner ang tawag natin. So buymeacoffee.com/langga.
LANGGA.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, we'll be delighted. We'd be delighted. We only have one monthly supporter actually in PayPal. But we're gonna migrate it to yung monthly supporter na tinatawag. We plan to migrate it in buymeacoffee.com/langga. So yes, I am just on that
Inviting,
roll.
yeah,
Inviting. If you want to support us on our second anniversary here in the podcast. Thank you, Lord, for surviving.
Thriving naman. That's we're advocates here in the podcast that we don't just survive, we thrive.
True. Kahit na in 2 hours, kailangan ko na i-publish to. So anyway, ano bang pag-uusapan natin ngayon?
We're going to be talking about two sides of the spectrum when it comes to entering into a relationship. It's the state of your heart, the state of your mind when you enter into a relationship. Are you just settling for the partner you've chosen? Or are you also being realistic?
True. Kasi minsan nasa love bubble tayo, di ba? Hindi natin alam kung tunay ba yung mga expectations natin.
True. Minsan kasi nakakatakot na i-pop yung bubble na yan eh. Ang saya kasi sa loob ng bubble eh.
Napakahirap to determine and discern kung yung taong mahal mo, yung langga mo ngayon, nakasama mo, or pinapangarap mo is a realistic match sa'yo. Or isa lamang siyang sign na nagsettle ka na lang for second best.
So we're going to be discussing this topic and we're not we're not the ones who came up with this list. We're actually basing it on these ideas that was raised by a dating and relationship expert. Pangalan niya Anita Chilipala. Ano ba yung pag-pronounce ko? Chilipala.
So napapagalataan po na ngayon lang po talaga
Ngayon
nababasa.
ko palang nabasa. Sa totoo lang mga langga. And the crazy thing that happened the past week. Nag-away nga kami kagabi eh. So, hindi ko talaga nabasa tong
my
episode na to. Kaya pasensya na kung may mga sasabihin ako na hindi siya tugma.
Nagbasa ka naman.
Nagbasa naman
Oo.
ako. Pero hindi ko na-practice kung paano sabihin yung pangalan ni Anita Chilpala. Chilpala. Eto naman tayo sa mga pronunciation ko. It's amazing how I'm the one who's having issues with pronunciation. Anyway, sabi daw niya, there are 10 key areas that we can look into to determine whether we're making a good choice.
Oh.
Or if we're setting ourselves up for a rough journey in the marriage that we're going to be entering in.
And our podcast has been discussing this for a long time to save your marriage before it starts. There's certain ways on how you can prevent a very rough marriage. Hindi naman sinasabi namin na kapag nagsimbis kayo,
Perfect
by
na
the
yung
way,
marriage mo.
Oo, sa langgaspix.com/simbis. Baka naman.
SYMBIS, saving your marriage before it starts.
O hindi naman exempted kayo sa mga problema, pero at least yung mga major ones, maiwasan nyo. As in with all things, siyempre terms and conditions apply yan, di ba? Hindi naman lahat na may 100% guarantee. Scam lang may ganun, yung 100% guarantee, di ba? And of course, yung idea of soulmates na tinatawag. Isa pa
Again
yan.
and again, Jeric and I have been advocates that soulmates are a beautiful concept, but it's not really grounded on reality. In fact, it's based on a very ancient thought that humans, it's a pagan concept that humans were once two in one body. And because of the jealousy of the gods, they split them in half, and forever they spent their entire life searching for their soulmate.
True. It sounds Christian, but it's not. So
sorry to burst your bubble there.
Kung ngayon ka lang nakapakinig, meron tayong episode niyan, title no, Solemate, Soulmates, di ba?
Solemate, are you soulmates? Because we are advocates that you should not find your soulmate, SOUL, but your SOLE, soulmate.
Yes.
Someone who will journey with you throughout life. Okay, so let's start. The first one na sinabi ni Anita Chilpala.
Sabi mo na Anita na lang.
Tinatry ko talaga. Sana naman pagkatapos ng episode na to, na-pronounce ko ng maayos. Sige, paano ba? Paano ba mag-pronounce?
Anita.
Ay, nakakaloka. Sabi niya, number 1 is your acceptance of each other.
Yeah.
When you settle kasi, you're in the relationship lang kung ano yung nakita mong potential sa partner mo.
Oo, para nakita mo siyang project.
Ito yung sinasabi na parang dating, missionary dating.
Yes.
Where you're dating for the potential you've seen, na kahit may mga red flags, you believe na, hindi, pag kinasal kami,
Babago rin to.
magbabago din to. I am going to be the reason why this person would change.
Totoo.
Or you think na, hindi, okay lang yan. Kailangan lang niya ng konting oras. He just needs a little time. She just needs a little time to settle down. And once we get married, once the ring is on their finger, they will change for the better.
Mga 10 years pa. Another 10 years para mabago ko siya.
Pero malangga, ang sayang naman yung 10 years na yun, ng effort, ng laway, ng stress.
So yun yung settling.
But how will you know if it is a healthy acceptance, a healthy relationship?
Ay, dali yan. Pag healthy naman, you accept him or her as he or she is. Diba? Although na meron kang imperfections, you can ask for behavior modifications. Ang sabi ni Anita, you admire and respect many of his qualities without thinking he needs an overhaul.
Kasi syempre we allow for those modifications happen. Kasi syempre you want to change for the better for your
especially
partner.
mga major things.
Oo, the major things. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na you're gonna build the other person from the ground up.
Oo, yung babaguhin mo na, pati yung mga minor, mini-major mo na.
Oo. Yun yung mahirap. That's when you know that you're in a healthy relationship because you know that there are things that need to be changed. Not only in sa partner mo, pero pati sa'yo. But it's not to the point na kailangan mo nang palitan yung buong pagkatao niya.
Oo, nagninitpick ka na, kumbaga.
Nitpick, that's right. So that's number 1 is the acceptance of your partner.
Number 2 is your mutual respect for each other. Pag nagsisettle ka daw, ang sign nito is you're consistently disrespected. Yan. He sometimes yung tipong binibilittle ka na niya. Kung ano yung mga importante sa'yo. Sinasabi niya na, dapat di mo na ginagawa yan. Hindi naman importante yan eh. Hindi naman, wala ka naman kikitain dyan eh. Yung mga ganyan, di ba? He has humiliated you on a number of occasions or makes you feel crazy. Yung
Especially
pinapahiya
sa harap ng
sa
ibang
public,
tao, sa
ginagawa kang joke.
pamilya mo. Oh, I don't like that.
O
I
yung
really
parang
don't like
tinitreat
that.
ka niya na part ng tropa niya. Di ba? Pag sa harap ng tropa mo, ito nga, ano ko. Ganun talaga, pinagtatawanan ka. So, yan. Isa yan sa mga signs that you
Ayoko
are
na
settling.
ng ganun. It's okay to like to joke around and to play around and to playfully bicker. Pero when you start attacking the dignity of the person, hindi na maganda yun eh.
Kaso nga sa iba, hindi nila feel na ina-atake.
Part din yun kasi of the culture that you've grown up in. But once you become more aware of your own value as a person, these things will come up as red flags.
Ito pa, pag gusto mo yung attention niya, talagang ini-ignore ka niya. Pag hindi importante sa kanya, okay lang. Bakit kailangan bigyan ng attention? Hindi naman importante sa... hindi naman pakipot ang tawag doon. Wapakels.
Wapakels. Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
And then,
Wrong Tagalized.
Wrong Tagalization. But here's what's difficult then, na no matter how disrespectful the other person is being to you, sa utak mo, you're saying, ay,
Hindi naman
lang.
yan. Hindi naman siya ganyan.
You'll start justifying
Ano
it.
lang yun, nagkatuwaan lang siguro. Kahit nasaktan ako, parang siguro.
Alam ko naman, I know that she loves me, but it was just the spur of the moment. She doesn't really mean what she said.
True.
Mga ganun. That's settling. You're putting your dignity down. Parang you're sacrificing your dignity as a person, your value as a person in the relationship. But it's not right. A relationship should be made of equal partners. Not the same, but equal partners. So how will you know if it's a healthy relationship naman?
Pag healthy naman siya, of course, you can say with confidence na nire-respeto ka niya. Hindi ka na nagdadalawang isip pa na, nagbibiro lang ba siya or seryoso ba siya? Even if you disagree, even if hindi kayo 100% na same ng iboboto sa eleksyon, let's say.
True.
Diba? He honors your opinions and feelings. Hindi ka niya overpower.
Exactly.
Na, oy, alam mo, bakit yun ang binubuto mo? Ano ka ba? Diba? Yung sasabihan mo na naman sa samang because you feel that you're better than the other person. At saka nakikinig sila sa'yo.
And he or she validates what you are feeling, and nirespeto na you as a person have your own emotions and you're allowed to feel those emotions.
They're really listening to understand and not to respond.
Right, exactly. And he or she will make you feel as an equal partner sa relationship na yun. Yung sinasabi namin. That's how you'll know if it's a healthy environment that you're in. So that's number 2, yung mutual respect nyo sa isa't isa.
Number 3 is your ability to compromise. Yan, compromise, laging, twist sa relationship. Parang, hindi, nagko-compromise lang naman ako para, magkaroon kami ng kapayapaan.
Compromise doesn't mean always na siya na lang pagbibigyan mo. That doesn't mean, ano yun?
Na pag nagbibigyan mo na lang.
Yun.
Na parang tinotolerate mo na lang.
Compromise, when you're settling na lang sa relationship, parang he doesn't consider you sa actions niya. Yung whatever he or she decides sa relationship nyo, eto yung mangyayari, ako yung masusunod, ganon. And then you will just, sige na nga kung anong gusto niya. That's not, that's not healthy na kasi you're just setting na.
O kaya may sinabi sa kanya, importante sa akin na umatin ka dun sa girls night namin na gusto ko tayo ipakilala sa mga friends ko. Pero he will just brush it off. Parang, hindi na ako sa mga kaibigan mo. So,
or
minsan,
it could be, he could say yes. Tapos binabaliwala niya, hindi na siya magpapakita or hindi gagawin yung na-promise niya.
Nagsabi na siya ng yes para matapos na yung topic niya for the day, pero hindi naman talaga siya nagsishow up. Diba? Sabi niya, hindi, pupunta ako. Sige, pupuntahan kita, susundin kita. Pero talagang hindi ka naman niya sinusundo.
But if it's one thing to experience this once. But if it's again and again, it's a repeated behavior.
May track record na.
May track record na siya. You can see that you are not really validated or valued as an important part of his life. Why would you settle for something like that?
So, kailangan mo ng healthy way to compromise.
This is a person that if you're entering into a healthy relationship, your partner will respond positively kung anong kailangan mo, of what you need. Because your partner will be genuinely curious. There is an effort there to discover of what is really important.
Exactly.
And because of that, whether or not he or she will understand it, kaya niya mag-compromise in giving justice to what you want as well.
For example, si Apple, talagang nagko-compromise siya sa podcast na to. May mga times na...
hindi naman grabe.
You have to admit, di ba, nung na-COVID. So, sinabi ko sa'yo kung gaano ka-importante sa atin sa akin tong podcast na to. So, you were able to understand me. Okay. Ganun pala yung the way you view our podcast.
Ako naman kasi minsan.
It's a common time. And
minsan naman kasi pag sobrang antok ko na, sobrang pagod na ako.
Pwede na, ano na lang natin, publish na lang natin sa mismong araw.
Exactly.
Sabi ko, magre-record tayo, tapos same day, tapos same publish day din.
Of course, na-mention din natin, diba? Sometimes kasi hindi nangyayari na baka mag-yes yung partner niya sa promise niya, pero hindi natutuloy. Pero if he or she is able to acknowledge na pasensya na, hindi ko nagawa yung na-promise ko, there's one thing kasi ina-acknowledge niya yung imperfection niya, yung
Exactly.
flaw niya. But if he completely disregards it,
Iba na yun.
continuously, ibang usapan.
Walang
na yun.
restitution na nagaganap.
Exactly.
Constantly talagang mararamdaman mo naman yun na talagang
You will
wala.
see it. You will see it, especially if there's a track record. And especially if you also have that desire to discover your value as a person, there will be these red flags that you cannot deny or take.
Para ka
place.
nagsalita sa hangin. Diba?
Ha?
Para ka nagsalita sa hangin. Nagsalita ka pero wala lang.
Paano?
Lumipas lang. Number 4.
That's number 3. So number 4 now is yung gut instinct mo. Ito
Yung kulo ng tiyan mo, ganun.
yung sumasakit yung tiyan mo kasi mali yung nainom mo. Sobrang lakas ng chai.
Delikado yan,
Hindi. Ito yung sinasabi na
nagsisettle ka kapag
nagsisettle ka when you are insecure in a relationship, you're constantly anxious. Yung parang you're always walking on eggshells around your partner. You don't know if a certain thing you say,
di ka payapa.
Yes,
Lagi
there
ka may
is
kaba.
no peace.
Yun.
Exactly. And for example, there is a kind of partner na who wants closeness in their relationship. They want to grow in their intimacy. But they feel na in order to grow in your intimacy, you need to lower your expectations. Because you need to be able to put their, yung selfish desire nila as first.
Ito pinag-usapan natin yan. Premarital sex, for example.
Exactly.
Ibababa mo yung standard mo kasi sige na nga para mapagbigyan ko na lang siya.
Sige na para ma-assure ako na mahal niya ako.
Oo. Lalo na pag sinabi niya sa'yo na, kala ko ba mahal mo ako? Di dapat pinagbibigyan mo ako, di ba?
Alam mo malangga, sa totoo lang, all of us humans, we have that gut instinct eh. It's just now when we constantly make decisions to turn that gut instinct off, nagiging numb tayo. Pero sa totoo lang, alam natin when something is off. And we really know from the deepest corner of our heart when we know we're not truly loved anymore.
That is true. That is why a healthy relationship is the same as finding your will. Finding the will of God for your life. Di ba sabi ko, na-mention ko to, that I always say na, paano mo malalaman kung will ni Lord? In His will is His peace.
True.
Di ba? In God's will is peace. You feel a sense of peace pag nasa tamang relasyon ka. Yung feelings of infatuation mo, alam mo yung hindi magtatagal yan. Pero kahit na hindi tumagal yung feelings of infatuation, it doesn't last forever. Pero you still feel comforted and you feel secured.
Which is really important. You will know, mga langga, if you are secure, if you feel that security you need. And sometimes people mistake this as there being something wrong or something missing with the relationship. Pag walang kilig, ganyan.
Pag wala na yung super hyper feelings mo toward the person.
I don't have the butterflies in my stomach whenever I see Jeric anymore. Does it mean na nawala na yung pagmamahal ko para sa kanya? Hindi. It just means that you have moved on from the next. You've moved on into the next season of your relationship. Ito yung healthy. Kasi may peace eh.
Oo, hindi na kayo insecure sa isa't isa. Kasi ang problema yung sasabihin ng mga marites mong friends. No?
Marites.
Ba't ganun? Hindi na kayo lagi magkasama.
Bakit ba?
Ba't ganun? Hindi ka na lagi niya tinatawagan. Ba't ganun? Hindi ka na niya tinetext. Walang load eh. Nagtitipid kasi nag-iipon para sa bahay nyo. Para sa kasal nyo. Talaga, girl.
Number 5, your overall interactions. Ito naman, we really look for clarity here. Kasi when you're settling, you will have those times when you just keep dreaming about
Itatroba ka na. Dati,
ganito
pinagbubuksan ko
tayo.
pa ako ng pinto.
Dati, pinagluluto mo pa ako. Dati, nagtataksi ka para lang sunduin ako.
Parang ako yung sinasabihan mo.
Ha? Hindi affected ka?
Unang-una sa lahat, hindi na ako nagtataksi, may COVID. Pangalawa, may sasakyan na tayo. Kaya, wag mo ko sinasabi nagsisettle na ako. Wait lang.
Bakit affected ka? Kailangan ko i-justify sa
nililinis ko lang yung ating track record
mga
dito.
langga, may sinabi ba akong pangalan? Wala naman sinasabi, diba?
Ako yun eh.
Talaga? Kung affected ka, ano yun? Pag, magtatapon ng bato?
Wag ka nang gumawa ng mga Filipino stuff kasi hindi mo rin naman mako-connect.
Kung sino matamaan ng bato?
You know what? Let me help you with that.
Okay.
It's bato-bato sa langit ang tamaan, wag magalit.
I knew it had something to like getting hit by a stone. I was gonna go along the lines kung sino yung tamaan ng bato, hindi siya marunong mag-dodge, ganyan. So anyways,
Ang social nung saying pag hindi ka tinamaan ng bato, you don't know how to dodge. Can we move on?
Oo, let's move on to a healthy
To the healthy
relationship.
relationship. Oh my gosh.
In a healthy relationship kasi, as opposed to always dreaming about the past.
Meron tayong consistent na good time tulad ng ngayon nangyayari ngayon, di ba? Oh, so hindi tayo nagsisettle lang.
Oo.
Nasa healthy relationship tayo kasi, do you have a good time with me? Good time mo ko.
Parang karaoke. Are you having
fun? Are you, mali naman. Hindi naman sinasabi sa karaoke na are you having a good time eh. Alagay doon, are you having fun?
No. Sorry, mas madalas ka kasi mag-karaoke.
So it's a healthy relationship when you have built a deep friendship with each other. Tapos may an atmosphere of positivity. Di ba?
Although, of course, mga naga, disclaimer, you cannot remove the negative aspects of your relationship. You will always have it. But when you know deep in your heart that the number of positive interactions outweigh yung mga negative, that's a really, really good sign na healthy relationship.
Kaya ka nagtuthrowback kasi ibig sabihin lumalamang na yung negative experiences mo. Kaya you're trying to live in the past just to justify being with the same person at the present. Mahirap yun. Imbis na 5:1 good times, 1:5. Mahirap.
Oo. Ang hirap ng ganun.
True.
Hindi sila nag-iisip ng mga Filipino idioms.
We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, I'm Edric.
And this is Joy.
Please do check out
Family
Unboxed. Join us as we talk about the fun stuff, the highs, but also the challenges and the controversial stuff as we try to change the world one family at a time.
Only here on Podcast Network Asia.
And now, back to the show. Number 6, your social circle.
Wow.
Kaya sa Simbis mga langga, if you've never heard of our Simbis program, we are certified facilitators for saving your marriage before it starts. So please do check us out. Langga Speaks, no, nakalimutan ko.
Langgaspeaks.com
Langgaspeaks.com/Simbis. Saving your marriage.
SYMBIS.
Saving your marriage before it starts. So we talk about there the yung
Social
mga umaaligid.
circles, yeah.
Yung mga umaaligid sa relationship, yung mga tao. And you will know if you're settling in your relationship is if you constantly or frequently complain about your partner sa mga kaibigan mo, sa mga pamilya mo, or baliktad, they have verbally expressed yung concern nila about yung relationship nyo.
Alam mo, nakakainis kasi itong partner ko. Lagi na lang late. Alam mo, hindi na naman siya nagjo-join sa family event. Gustong-gusto ko nga maging close nyo siya ng mga parents ko kaso di mo siya sama.
Yung accent mo.
Ganon.
Or yung
minamarites mo yung jowa mo. Iba
ang hirap nun.
Di ba may ganon? Yung iba yung version, iba na yung credibility ng...
Oo. It's hard to do that kasi we're supposed to be building up our partner to those around us because that's the person we love. We should be seeing the best aspects about them.
So mga langga, tanungin nyo kasi nangyari sa akin to Tanungin nyo kasi minsan...
Nangyari sa'yo to? Uy, hindi kita ginagano na.
Nangyari sa akin na may nagsasabi sa akin na puro
ikaw nga
halos
chinichika
negative.
mo ako sa mga kapatid
Hindi,
ko
puro halos negative yung naririnig ko.
Ay, oo.
And then when I finally met the person, parang sila both naman. Parang sila both kailangan may i-work out.
True.
Hindi lang one-sided.
True.
Pero you have to ask mga langga, yung mga family and friends nyo, am I speaking too negatively of my partner? Be honest with me. Kasi litmus test din yun nagsisettle ka na lang
Exactly. How will you know naman kung healthy yung interactions nyo, healthy yung relationship nyo? It's when your family and your friends like him.
Una sa lahat.
Like him, like her. Although, syempre, there's nobody who's perfect. And there is no relationship na walang problema. That there is no conflict. But, most of your social circles should support and should love your partner as well.
Ako nga, gusto nilang palitan yung apelido ko into Fuentes na Ganon ako kamahal ng mga biyanan ko. Shout out sa mga biyanan ko. No? So gusto nila yung anak nila maging kaapelido ko na lang. Kumbaga gusto na nila ang ampunin bilang talaga, legit na anak. Hindi yung palitan yung apelyido ni Apple. Tsaka sa family namin, ako talaga yung snitch. Oo. Talagang
Kahit yung mga
ini-snitch ko yung mga
kapatid ko,
buong pamilya. Kasi
kahit
ako talaga yung
minsan,
mapagkakatiwala nilang informant.
Kahit minsan, kunwari, minor lang yung away namin. Minor lang. O, imamarites pa naman ako sa nanay
Hindi
ko.
ko yung minamarites. Ang marites, gossip. Ako sinasabi ko talaga yung punot dulo ng bakit mo ako inaway.
Oo. Tapos
Sabi ko, Mami,
sasabihin
sa tingin mo ba, fair yung point niya kung bakit niya siya nainis?
Tapos ako pa yung
sasabihin
sasabihin ng nanay ko na parang,
Anak,
naman.
mag-adjust ka naman sa ano. Grabe ka naman. Buti may nagmamahal na asawa.
Oo, di ba nakakaloka?
Sabi ko, Mami, thank you so much. Mami, anong gusto mo?
Green screen.
Uy, hindi ka.
Di nga natuloy.
nabilik,
Di nga
talaga.
natuloy. Oo. Hindi na nga natuloy. Okay, number 7. Number 7 is your reason. Here we're looking at let's look at ourselves muna here.
Maging honest ka, Langga.
Maging honest tayo sa sarili natin. Kung nagsisettle tayo, ito yung mga tinatanong natin eh. Do you think you should get married to this person? Or is it just the next step? Kasi baka mamaya you've been together for so long. Tapos, isip mo
kasalan
na,
lang kulang.
Since we've been together na, sige na, gawin na natin legal.
Oo, ayoko nang sayangin. Ang dami ko nang sinayang na oras sa'yo, tapos hindi ko pa itutuloy.
Or baka natatakot tayo na hindi kailangan ko siyang pakasalan kasi nakakatakot na bumalik sa dating pool. I don't wanna go through all that stress again.
50 years old na ako, tapos atras pa ako.
May 50 years old po ba nakikinig sa podcast namin?
Meron, feeling ko.
Naman.
O sabihin niya, senior na ako, magsi-senior citizen na ako next year. Sabi niya, magpo-propose siya pag meron na kaming discount. Kasi pag may, sa wedding reception daw, tapos senior citizen, may discount daw eh. Sabi niya,
Naloka ko. Sa restaurant. Pag bumabayad na. Nakakaloka. Di ba magkano yung discount sa
Cherry,
Pilipinas?
kaya daw hindi pa siya nagpo-propose kasi hinihintay niya, isang taon na lang may discount na kami. Tsaka kahit di na daw kami mag-work, meron na kami benefits sa SSS. Totoo yan ha. Kailangan hindi lang yan ang rason mo dahil you've reached a certain age na or your friends are all married.
Or maybe yung lahat ng lahat ng mga kaibigan mo kasal na, ikaw na yung single.
Correct.
Mahirap naman ng ganon that you would be entering into a lifelong commitment just because of pressure from other people.
Totoo.
They're the ones who are pressuring you, but it will be you who will be entering into that commitment. You're gonna be the one living beside that person for the rest of your life. Why should they have a say of when you will choose to get married and with whom?
Exactly.
Diba? So, yun yung, pag mga ganun na yung umaaligid, and those are the things that are
Settling
really...
ka lang sa reason mo.
Yes, those are the things that are troubling your heart. You know that you've been facing these questions. Maybe it's a red flag that you're just settling into your relationship. However, if it is in a healthy relationship that you are in, you want him for him. You want her for her.
Yes.
Kasi you've seen the true value, the true person of this partner that you're with, and not only do you really and truly can say na mahal mo itong tao na to, but you can go on and on about the positive things about this person.
Hindi ka nang huhula, hindi ka nang hype, hindi lang pang politiko yung press release, hindi lang press release na, 'di ba? Yung alam mo talaga, you can rattle off, like you can shake off that person's character.
Like for example si Jeric, gwapo siya, mayaman
thank you.
siya, magaling siyang tatay, magaling siyang asawa, kaya niyang kumanta, kaya niya mag-edit ng podcast, kaya niya mag-provide ng family. At I feel sobrang supported, sobrang comforted.
Salamat
kahit
lang.
inaaway niya ako. Green screen.
Hindi nga natuloy.
Hindi
Hindi mo kailangan yun.
Oo.
Talaga.
Yun nga lang, kahit
eh.
sorry daddy, hindi talaga natuloy eh. Pero, you know na kahit may mga behavior yung partner mo, na nanaloka ka ng bonggang-bongga, katulad ng mga jokes niya, katulad ng mga kalokang add to cart niya, alam mo that these are just minor things because you know that you and him can work through it. Kahit yung mga add to cart nila sa Amazon, kaya namin i-work through yan.
Alam mo, hindi na ako magko-comment masyado sa add to cart. It's getting old. You know, unang-unang sa lahat, walang add to cart sa Dubizzle, which is a second-hand place. Walang cart doon.
May
Street
wish
cash yun.
list. May wish
May heart.
list siya. Ano nakakaloka man lang gawin? I will share something ha. Kanina sabi niya, alam mo Lungga, nakita ko siya randomly sa Dubizel. Sabi ko, randomly? Grabe naman. Paano magiging random kung araw-araw ka nagsuscroll sa Dubizel?
I'm helping the environment.
Oo.
Oh my
Number
gosh.
8, your relationship goals.
Okay. Yung relationship goals mo, nagsisettle ka lang dyan kapag lagi lang siya nag-hint sa'yo na pakakasalan ka niya.
Oo.
Pero hindi naman siya actively working towards being married.
Oh, it's not just the guy, ha? It could be the girl.
Oo.
She could be leading
Sabi
you
niya,
on.
hindi, ikakasal na tayo siguro in 3 years time. Pero in 3 years time na naganap,
Wala
wala
pa.
kayong ginawa kundi gumastos. O paano kayo ikakasal? Wala kayong ginawa kundi maglandian. Ang gusto lang niyang date, sinihan, para hindi ka dadaldal. Yun lang yung gusto niyang date. Nagtataka ka, bakit kahit kailan hindi kayo pumunta sa isang magandang restaurant para mag-usap ng matino? Kahit coffee shop man lang, ayaw niya. Gusto niya sinihan lang. Kasi sa sinihan, bawal mag-usap.
Kawawa naman. Or maybe it could be na he or she doesn't really talk about building a life together in the future. Hindi yun yung part ng pinag-uusapan nyo. It'll always be about things around you but never about you.
Yes.
Never about you both.
Yes, wala kayong goal together. You're just stringing along. You're just floating in your relationship na okay na, at least may companion ako.
True.
Buti pa yung aso.
Oh,
Di ba?
may leash.
Ito, companion, mag-aso na lang. O, companion lang din. Di ba sinabi natin sa mga previous episodes natin, usually, pag may premarital sex involved, the guy sees that as a way to delay marriage.
True.
Promise, tatagal lang yung marriage nyo kapag pinagbibigyan mo yan, lalaking yan. I'm speaking on
ang sabi nila,
the men out there.
The men generally will give love in order to get sex,
Yan.
while the women would just give sex in order to get love. So there's a discrepancy there.
True,
Diba?
true.
But if you're in a healthy relationship, mga langga, both of you have the same marriage goal that you are both working towards.
Gusto rin talaga niya makasal. Gusto niya pag pinag-uusapan niyo kung ano yung magiging marriage life niyo. Hindi lang yung wedding day.
Why? Because he and she, both of you, see a life together.
Exactly.
Hindi importante eh.
Kasi minsan, bilhin mo, 10 taon na kayo nagde-date, tapos sinasabi niyo, huwag mo muna natin pag-usapan, masyado pang maaga.
Kaya pala naman 10 years, tapos dun sila nag-uusap kasi they were together since they were 13.
Grabe naman.
Oo, diba? Yung mga
Napakatagal
high
naman,
school.
high school love.
Oo, why not, diba? Kaya pala,
Pwede
diba?
din. Pero kahit na, di ba?
O, ayaw mo yun, 23 kinasal. Okay lang naman yun.
Okay yun. Ibig sabihin ko lang, parang, kahit na 23, let's say, kung may nakikinig dito, kasal kayo, okay din yun kasi marireach nyo yung 50th
saya,
wedding
no?
anniversary ng
Ang saya,
madaling-madali, no?
Oo.
Pero yung ganun na kayo katagal, tapos din yung malang pinag-uusapan yung life together, puro pa rin patwitams, mahirap.
Pabebe. Oo, that's right. Anyways.
Okay, number 9. Your toxic behaviors. Naku, settling ka kapag naandyan yung 4 horsemen of relationship doom. Nasabi ko
ano
to sa talk nasa talk sa feast.
Oo, pero you also mentioned it in one of our earlier episodes. But if you didn't
Yes.
catch that, the 4 horsemen are...
Criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling by
Sample
Dr.
nga.
Gottman.
Sample nga, ano yun?
Yung criticism, yung talagang nagninitpick ka na to the point na dinidegrade mo ng tao. Tapos yung contempt, nakalimutan ko na iba.
Contempt is when I think you just have absolute... you just see this person as a really...
Exactly. Sabi, wala kang exact reason, pero you just
Respect.
hate the other person.
you just hate the other person.
Defensiveness naman, you're always blaming.
You're always justifying
yourself. Stonewalling, yung talagang, yun ang
You
pinakamasakit.
Oo, you shut yourself down.
You shut yourself down. You look at the other direction when your partner is gazing at you. Napakasakit niya. Nangyayari yan sa maraming relasyon. So, mahirap pagka nasa relasyon niyo yung 4 horsemen of relationship daw.
Sabi nga ni doctor, sometimes yung mga ganun na toxic relationships na they already get married with the concept that they will get divorced naman kasi one day.
Oo, parang pwede naman kami mag-divorce one day. Siguro kasal lang kami. Kaya ngayon, delikado talaga yung divorce bill. A lot of people are contradicting it. But the reality is, it would always fall into to people who wants to take advantage of it for
True.
convenience
True.
instead of commitment.
That's why Jeric and I are really advocates na, yes, marriage is a beautiful thing. But if you already see these red flags from the partner you want to get married to, just because you're with that person right now doesn't mean that you're supposed to marry that person. And
Exactly.
now is the right time for you to identify these red flags
Makikita mo
already.
naman yung mga toxic behaviors na yan. Kung hindi mo makikita yan ng mga tao malapit sa'yo, mga nagtunay na nagmamahal sa'yo.
True. That is if you're settling in a relationship. But if you're in a healthy relationship, syempre hindi naman nawawala.
Oo, hindi naman
yung-
exempted, no? No. May Stonewall ko rin si Apple minsan.
Ako din.
Oo.
We just shut ourselves down from expressing what we want to express, or sometimes lumalabas yung kasi naman dapat ganito na lang kasi lang yung gawin natin we start to criticize the way how our partner acts. That's normal kasi syempre we are not the same. There are things that we do that are not the way how our partner would do it. However, you're able to move on from this kasi
Tsaka hindi siya
naman siya
madalas.
araw-araw.
Oo.
Hindi siya araw-araw, minuto. And you've also learned how to manage the effects of kung ano yung mga consequences of when you do these behaviors sa partner mo.
You know how to say sorry, you know how to, the languages of your forgiveness, para ma-repair talaga yung broken relationship niyo caused by these 4 horsemen.
Like for example, last night, nag-away kami ni Langga. And that's what I really appreciate about Jeric Kasi if he knows that I'm really going through something na kahit hindi niya maintindihan, kaya pa rin niya pumunta sa akin and, what's wrong here? How can we fix this?
Tawarin mo ako.
Patawarin mo ako kahit hindi ko alam kung bakit nagalit ka sa akin. Yun pala may pinagdadaanan lang ako and I had no idea how to release it. Si Jeric yung naging biktima doon. Kaya I'm so sorry Langga. And I super...
Na-release yung red panda.
Oo. Si Maymay naging red panda. Kaya sobrang nagpapasalamat ako. Yun yung isa sa mga magandang trait na nakita ko kay Jeric na kahit hindi niya intindihan but he knows I'm going through something. He's the one na yung lumalapit kasi I'm still stuck in that.
Actually, ayaw ko talaga mag-sorry. Nagkataon lang na ako kailangan yung mag-reflect. Tapos, nangyari, feast pala ni St. Joseph. Nahiya naman ako kay St. Joseph. Sabi ni St. Joseph, grabe why mo mag-sorry? Ako nga, nabuntis yung asawa ko. Hindi ko alam kung paano nangyari. Tapos ikaw, ganyan lang. Sabi ko, sige na, ito na.
Yun pala, I was holding certain emotions, certain things sa utak ko na I wasn't able to tell him that I felt bad about. Kaya nag-explode na lang lahat. Anyways, but that wasn't a deal breaker. But that's the 10th thing that we're going to be talking about today is
Your deal breakers.
Your deal breaker.
Pag settling ka kasi, ino-overlook mo na lang lahat. Yung parang, okay lang kung may utang kami ngayon. Sige, we'll figure it out later na lang together.
Ay, okay lang kung palagi siya nagagalit, yung nagbabato ng mga
Oo, bila siya. Siguro ano lang yan, pagod lang siya.
Oo.
Araw-araw pagod.
Okay lang yan na meron siyang tinetext yung ex niya. Okay lang yan.
Okay
pero
lang
pag
yan,
kinasal
kasi
kami,
friendly lang talaga yung boyfriend ko eh.
Oo. Pero pag kinasal na kami, mawawala din.
Mawala yan. It might be scary, but not addressing issues or these issues can make you waste your time even more, mga langga. Kaya dapat harapin nyo yan. Kung issue talaga yan sa'yo, alam mo yung isa sa mga signs na issue siya. Yung gina-justify mo na siya.
True.
Na hindi siya issue.
True.
Issue yun. Ayaw mo na aminin.
True. But in a healthy relationship, you've been able to talk about these red flags. You've been able to discuss this healthily with your partner.
Kunyari, nanonood ng porn. Especially. So, comfortable ka na i-confront siya about that. Or comfortable ka na sabihin sa kanya na you are having struggles with porn.
True.
Pero pag ino-overlook mo yan, nagsisettle ka. Kasi natatakot ka na, ay baka hindi niya na ako tanggapin kung sino ako. Or,
Hindi niya ako tatanggapin pag sinabi ko na meron akong ganito.
oo. Or, baka ma-off siya sa akin pagka kinonfront ko siya na problema sa akin na nanonood siya ng porn.
True.
Right?
I mean, it's hard. Pero sa totoo lang, it's hard to let go. Pag sinasabi mo na, mahal mo tong taong to na the thought of your emotions are so high, your love for this person is so high, and for someone to tell you, or for certain red flags to tell you na it's not gonna be for you or he or she's not for you, it's so scary. Kasi ibig sabihin nun, kailangan mo siya i-let go.
Exactly. Nagiging realistic eh. Kasi kung hindi ka naging realistic, magiging panghabang buhay yung papasanin mo yung burden na yan.
Papasanin?
Like, you will carry that burden for perpetuity.
Perpetuity.
Wow.
Wow, bigger. Ang galing mo. No,
No, I'm just being realistic,
That's
diba?
true. That's
Kailangan
really
harapin nyo yan kasi kung ngayon pa lang nagkakailangan na kayo, ibig sabihin hindi nyo rin trust yung isa't isa, hindi nyo pinagkakatiwalaan yung nararamdaman nyo sa isa't isa. And so, you have to take a step back and really discern, ano ba tong relasyon na to? Is it just for company? Is it just for me to have a social status amongst my friends? Is it just because nanghihinayang ko for the time I've spent with this person?
True.
And it all boils down to this.
Or what if yung pag, okay na, let go ko na siya. And then I will be single forever.
Ah.
Pero ano yung mas nakakatakot? That you will be single forever or that you would be with this person forever but you know that he or she is not the right one for you.
Totoo, mahirap talaga i-let go of someone you love. Even if hindi talaga kayo pwede at bagay, hindi tayo pwede. Na naman yung kantang yan. Pero, di ba, it can all be terrifying. Yung feeling nga na yun, yung, especially yung mamimiss out mo ba ang buhay. Pero we've seen a lot of single people na talagang they're sure of
Are
themselves.
able to live up.
Na mas joyful pa pala kaysa nung nasa relasyon sila na parang dead end.
True.
You know, on the flip side kasi, if you've been dating for a while, you should know your partner isn't perfect.
Totoo.
That both of you are journeying.
Together. Which
Exactly.
is why Jeric and I talk about finding your soulmate. SOLE. Because they are supposed to journey with you together towards holiness.
Kaya yung dating state nyo, huwag ka matakot ako narinig mo tong episode na to, kanakabahan ka na, naku, ang dami kong red flag. Alam mo lang, okay yan. Kasi habang hindi pa kayo kasal, advantage yan. Why? Kasi you have the power to figure out if you're with a good person.
True.
Diba? And the potential power to give yourself a permission to find someone, kung hindi man siya, yung kasama mo ngayon, who is a better fit para sa iyo. For the both of you. Hindi lang para sa iyo.
True.
But for the both of you.
Kasi ito din yung katotohanan. What if, mga langga, you're with this partner and you know na he or she is not for you. And you know that there is still someone who could be better for you. The longer you trap yourself in that relationship, it's not just para sa'yo eh. You're not putting yourself at a dead end, but you're also robbing your partner's chance of finding the partner who's the best fit for them.
Yes.
'Di ba? Naging selfish tayo eh. Kasi natatakot tayo na...
Because of the time spent.
Exactly.
Because of all the other external
But
factors.
you never know. Maybe you're in a situation that if you both agree to end the relationship because you know it's not healthy anymore, maybe both of you will be able to find opportunities to enter into healthy relationships for the both of you. Kasi
Exactly.
nakalaya na kayo eh dun sa situation
Kung
na yun.
malaya lang ko. Kung malaya ako sa to. Ipagsisigawan kong mahal kita. Charot.
I don't know that one.
Hindi, it's okay. So,
Okay.
anyway, yun nga, mga langga, are you settling or are you being realistic with your relationship or with the relationship that you are praying for?
True.
So, I hope this episode has helped you discern that. So, mga langga, mag-discern na kayo. Pray for it.
And if you want, if you're still going through a discernment stage, we would love to hear from you. If you have no one to talk to, send us an email.
langaspeaks@gmail.com.
That's right. Or hit us up on any of our socials. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, even TikTok. Please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you.
And as we are celebrating our second anniversary, please feel free to support us at buymeacoffee.com/langga. That's buymeacoffee.com/
LANGGA. You know, we have, buy me a coffee ha. B ba? Mali. Buy. BUYME.
Sabaw na po tayo.
Sobra.
Sa
Kasi,
11:23 p.m. na recording.
We have a few minutes left before you're supposed to publish this. So,
Yes.
mga langga, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. And if any red flags come up, we would love to hear from you and we would love to pray with you in your journey.
Journeying with you, this is me, Jeric.
And this is Apple.
Always reminding you na palangga ka sang Diyos. See you next week. Bye. Hoy. Tindi to ah. Di pa.
Acoustic Kevin AH.
Okay. Ano naman po tayo sa isa na naman pong umaatikabong kantahan.
Shoutout po kay Alan.
Bakit?
Kung nakikinig. Dati pa, mini-request niya na natin to. Kaya shoutout Alan.
Sakto to sa mga nagmamahal ng nagsesettle na lang, no? Sakto
bakit
sa
nga
pinag-usapan
kasi
natin.
ba? Bakit nga ba kasi? Namahal na mahal kita.
ko alam.
Ay. Kapag ako ay nagmahal,
Wow.
isa lamang at wala nang iba pa. Sana tama naman ako, di ba? Ialay buong buhay.
Kasi nagko-comment ka ba
Oo nga
nito? Lumigaya ka lang, lahat ay gagawin. Focus ka, focus.
Sorry.
Ayan ay, sabi
Ito
oh.
na, ito na.
Tumingin ka man sa iba, nagbawalang kibon lang itong puso ko. Walang sumbat na maririnig.
Patak ng luha ko ang iniwang saksi. Bakit nga ba mahal kita? Kahit di pinapansin ang damdamin ko. Hindi man ako mahal, ito pa rin ako nagmamahal ng tapat sa'yo.
Bakit nga ba mahal kita? Kahit na may mahal ka ng iba, ba't baliw na baliw ako sa'yo? Hanggang kailan ako magtitiis? O bakit nga ba mahal kita? Anong sumablay tayo dun sa Lasky na yun?
Hindi kasi tayo
Hindi ka confident?
Hindi ako confident. Kasi tulog pa yung mga bata.
Ayan.
Baka kasi
Yeah, you have to learn. You have to learn.
Kung paano gumising ng bata.
Ito na. Ano man ang sabihin nila,
Sa'yo, di ka lang magmamahal. I was rapping there, guys.
buong buhay paglilingkuran kita.
Yun na nga, ay ano?
Nang anumang kakapalit. So, susunod English na lang kantahin
Oo
natin,
nga.
ha?
Pero masaya to eh. Ayaw mo ba?
Tumingin ka man sa iba, magwawalang kibo na lang itong puso ko. Walang sumbat na maririnig. Patak ng luha ko, iniwang saksi. Bakit nga ba mahal kita?
Kahit di pinapansin ang damdamin ko, di man ako mahal, ito pa rin ako nagmamahal ng tapat sa'yo. Bakit nga mamahal kita? Kahit na may mahal ka ng iba, ba't baliw na baliw ako sa'yo? Hanggat kailan ako magtitiis, o bakit nga ba? Mahal kita. Takot talaga ako mag-humirit. Wow.
Bakit nga ba mahal kita?
Kahit di pinapansin ang damdamin ko, di mo man ako mahal, ito pa rin ako nang magmahal ng tapat sa'yo. Bakit nga mamahal kita? Kahit na may mahal ka na
Papaubaya ko na sa'yo yan.
ba't baliw na baliw ako sa'yo? Hanggat kailan ako magtitiis, o bakit nga ba?
Mahal kita.
O bakit nga ba?
Bakit nga ba
Wow.
mahal kita?
Sorry mga nanggan na gusto sana sumama sa pagkaraoke namin tapos mali-mali pa kami. Pero good luck sa mga inyo. Sana ma-dessert na maayos.
Sana maging realistic, no? Huwag lang
Oo.
settling.
True.
The views and opinions expressed by the podcast creators, hosts, and guests do not necessarily reflect the official policy and position of Podcast Network Asia, the hosts of the program, or other programs of the network. Any content provided by the people on the podcast are of their own opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.